Welcome back into the program. It's Wednesday, not just any old Wednesday, it's Wellness Wednesday around here. We try to get you into shape here, Jackie.
Jason, we can take a nap. There's
this
a pillow
looks comfortable,
instead.
but
this looks great.
This poor man is missing a number of limbs in his skull.
Yes.
But he's comfortable.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
His neck is well supported.
Dr. April Oxendale is here from Align Right Chiropractic, and obviously we're going to be talking sleep.
Sleep, yes. I hear far too often, I wish I could sleep better, I wish I could sleep longer, and chiropractic can help with that, and there's some different tips and techniques and tricks to that I'm here to offer.
For example?
Pillows. Pillows are huge when you're sleeping. Most people either sleep with too many pillows or not enough, one flat, one so their head's all kinked this way or this way, depending on how, if they've got too tall, then they're all this way.
Well, we've all woken up, having slept wrong.
Yeah,
yes.
with the kink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is a pillow that I offer at the office. It's a fantastic pillow. It takes a while to get used to, but it's got an indentation here, so your skull sits here when you're sleeping on your back. The best way to sleep is on your back. Side is okay, stomach is terrible. So those are
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Do you sleep in your stomach? I can't.
Yeah,
It's uncomfortable for me, but I know quite a few people that do sleep.
Yes, it's the worst thing you can do for your back. For your back. So if you were to sleep on your stomach, it takes all the curves that are supposed to be nice and supported. You've got your low back curve and then your mid curve and your neck curve. And if I were to turn this over onto my stomach, now I've got pressure here, I'm trying to straighten that out. I'm taking this curve going backwards. And when you sleep on your stomach, you can't put your head in your pillow, you have to turn your neck.
Right.
So if
then you're cocked too.
Yep. And you're stretching out muscles on one side and you're tightening them down on the other side, and then you wake up and you've got a stiff neck all of a sudden, and it causes rotations in there, and then that causes more problems. And so back is best.
Never thought of that.
Huh.
So let's talk about this pillow for a second. You said it's difficult to get used to at the beginning?
Yes, it for some people. I've had some people that just get used to it no problem. The graph up there talks about sleeping on your back and on your side and the neck pillow. You want something that's going to support it. So like I was talking about this pillow, there's two different sides. There's a thinner side and a thicker side. So you start on the thin side, and then it offers support through that neck. And once you get used to it in anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, sometimes it's a little bit longer than that, you can switch over to the other side if you think that you need a little extra support, or if you have a larger neck. I like to use this larger side.
Because ideally you're wanting to get that straight line with your spinal cord.
Right, you want to support all of these curves, and if you're on the side, if you're sleeping on the side, you want to keep everything nice and straight. If you're sleeping on your back, you want to be able to support this curve, and far too often people actually have a straightening of the curve anyway. So if we can do anything, your head sits here, and so it kind of acts as a weight to help induce that curve back if you've got something underneath supporting
Interesting idea.
And so again, it cradles your skull, basically.
It does. It just cradles it in there. And then this pillow is good for a side sleeper too, because it's thick on this side. So if you were sleeping on your side, you are supported here and keeps everything nice and in line.
Okay.
The other thing to remember, if you're a side sleeper, to keep your hips nice and neutral is a pillow between your knees. It'll keep, otherwise your hips come down and they open up in the back, and so that could lead to some low back issues.
Now the little graphic you had up there just a couple seconds ago, it had body pillow. Would that be where the body pillow comes into play?
Yes, a lot of people use that body pillow because then you can kind of hug it so it keeps your shoulders more neutral as opposed to all crunched in this way. So if you have that body pillow, you can kind of hug that in between your knees. It keeps your hips level and your shoulders more neutral.
Because when you think about it, we always try and stand up straight. When we're at work or what we're doing every day to kind of keep that spine aligned, but you're sleeping hopefully for like 6 to 8 hours a night and in one position, and that could probably wreak a lot of havoc on your body.
And people talk about how they toss and turn and they toss and turn and they toss and turn. The reason you're tossing and turning is that there's something uncomfortable going on.
So your body's kind of telling
you that you need to switch positions or that there's something else going on. A lot of people when they come into the office, even if they come in for low back pain or headaches, then they come in for their second visit. Like, you'll never believe how long I slept. I slept great. I don't know what you did, but I had the best night's sleep. Lots of times if you just have an adjustment through the C1, C2 area, it kind of releases some pressure up there and you do sleep better. You just kind of, it's overall relaxation for the body.
Taking some stress out.
Okay, so we addressed the head here. Now, what about the rest of the spine? The support for the rest of the spine.
So let's talk mattresses.
Okay, so if you're getting up and you have a backache, now does that mean I need a more firm mattress or do I need a softer mattress?
It all depends. The first thing to do is
you're a doctor. It all depends.
It does all depend. So the first thing you need to do is actually take a look at your mattress. So stand at the foot of the bed, take the sheets off so you can actually just look at that mattress. If you see that it's dipping down anywhere, it's time to replace the mattress. If you look up from the side of the bed and it's dipping down anywhere, it's time to replace it. You should be able to look at that mattress and it should be straight across.
Interesting.
There are lots of times, you know, an average mattress lasts maybe 10 years, 15 if you're lucky, but we've all, I'm sure, gone to a family member's house and slept on the spare bed that's been there for 30 years, and you just know that it's not going to be good when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
But now there's some other mattresses. You're talking about coil spring mattresses, right? Now there's some other mattresses that are on the market too. They have the air bladder mattresses.
Yes.
You also have the memory foam
where
type
you can change the pressure and
the air mattresses. You can change the pressure in those. What do you think of those?
I like those as far because you can change your firmness to what you need. The thing that you need to look for with mattresses is that when you lay on it, you don't want it to be so firm that it's just rigid, that your body's just laying on top of it, because that's not going to support the curves. You don't want it to be so soft that you just sink into it either. You want something that's going to come up and meet your body to keep your spine nice and aligned. So that graphic there shows how the mattress kind of gives with the body, but it keeps keeping your spine nice and neutral.
There you go. And you can assist people in selecting these too?
Yes, yes.
You can do that.
Yep.
All right, but I like the pillows, and you don't see these around very often.
You don't. And there's a lot of different, you know, you can go to different stores and you can get the memory foam or the contoured ones. The contoured ones, though, and the memory foams, they tend to break down quicker than what this one does, and they're not as supportive. It's more for like an acute case.
See, even this guy wants to sleep on his back.
He
knew. He knew.
I've never enjoyed those. If they're too hard,
Lou, get your hand out of his pelvis.
Yeah. But what would something like that run for a pillow like that?
In my office, this is $45, but it lasts. The one I've got right now, I think I'm on about 2.5 years with it. I actually wash mine, and then when I put it in the dryer with some tennis balls, it fluffs it back up.
Oh, okay.
So you can rejuvenate them.
You can, yep.
All right, excellent. So tell everybody where your place is located.
Align Right Chiropractic. We're on 82nd and Hickman and Clive. And you can find me there. You can check me out on Facebook, or my website is myalignright.com.
Go test it out. See what you think.
Oh yeah, I'll do this.
There you go. I was gonna say anything.
It's a brand new pillow too. So
get paid to nap.
Yeah, lay it down and see what you think.
He's gonna play on the floor. There you go. Throw it right on the floor. There's no animals have been down there at all.
If it works.
Hey, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Jason, what did we just learn? How are you supposed to sleep?
I can't do that.
You can't sleep on your back?
No.
Really?
Try it with that pillow.
Because what happens at 6 a.m. is kids run in and jump on your stomach. So you can't.
So that's
the life
real
of
reason.
having young children.
So you have to protect your various regions.
So it's a protective
That
stance.
comfy.
All right.
There you go. All right, folks.
Don't fall asleep.
While Jason takes a nap, we'll let him sleep for about 2 minutes.